When you imagine Frutiger Aero, you probably imagine a vibrant, futuristic city that uses a bright, optimistic color palette. A lot of these scenes also feel quite aquatic, clean, and fresh. They feature greenery, utopianism, different wavy shapes, which makes it feel even more realistic. Frutiger Aero is quite essentially a utopian vision of a digital life. Whenever I look at Frutiger Aero-esque photos, I like to imagine what these scenes might smell like. I like to imagine it smells like a bright, fruity hand soap. Some of these scenes make me envision the ocean, the smell of seawater. So if I wanted to smell like Frutiger Aero, I'd probably choose a fresh aromatic fragrance or an aquatic smelling fragrance. I'm Mark Smells, and in this video, I'll be showing you guys a few fragrances from various price ranges that remind me of Frutiger Aero.
One for Rob.
What the hell are you talking about? Guys?
For my first fragrance, I got Le Disse by Issey Miyake. Now this is such a good budget option fragrance. I just love it so much. Hold on. It just smells like straight citrusy hand soap, like lemon hand soap. It is so good. It's like $50 Canadian on Joma Shop, so I think that's like $20 to $30 US. I don't know about the euro conversion or whatever, or the other places in the world. Sorry about y'all, but I really like this. Off the top, you really get a lot of lemon. I know there's like yuzu in it, and then in the middle notes, there's like saffron, lily of the valley, a lot of florals, and then it dries down to like nice woods. Like I know there's sandalwoods and like cedar, some amber in there as well. This is such a good fragrance. I have like used quite a bit of this. That's how good it is. I'd recommend this to anybody. This stuff is timeless, it's classic, it's been around since the 90s, so it's been like 30 years now that this has been out and it's still here. That's how good it is. This is very mass appealing as well. I guarantee the majority of people you run into are gonna like this fragrance. Longevity, however, it's not that good. On my skin, this lasts like around 4 to 5 hours. Within like the first 2 hours, the projection, sorry about that, but the projection has gone down like significantly that you have to get really close up to someone's skin to even smell this. But that's just what happens when you buy like a $50 fragrance. Like you can't really expect much, but for the price, this is insanely good. If this was Frutiger Aero, like a Frutiger Aero picture, I'm gonna flash some images of what this would smell like. This stuff is just so good. It is a lemon citrus bomb. Such an easy to like lemony citrus fragrance. I highly recommend you get your nose on this. I'm pretty sure everyone has smelled this already if you're into like cologne collecting or like you know anything about like fragrances, but such a good pick. Okay, let's move on to some designer fragrances. It's gonna get a bit higher in price, but trust me, it is completely worth it, especially if you buy it on discounters. Now this is one of my favorite designer fragrances of all time, and of course, it's gotta be Bad Boy Cobalt EDP. This stuff is just so fresh, it's so aromatic. In the top notes, you got like lavender. In the middle notes, you got like plum and I think truffle. I know truffle's in there somewhere. And then in the base notes, it dries down to be very woody but still fresh. This stuff is just so amazing. Longevity, I get like a full day's worth of smell with this thing. Like I'm talking like 8 to 10 hours. The projection is very great. Like you have to be careful with spraying this stuff because it is strong. Like I do like 3 to 4 sprays at most. This is such a strong, fresh fragrance. A lot of people say that this smells like a blue Jolly Rancher, and I can agree with them. This stuff is really sweet, which is why I like it. Like it smells like hard candy almost, and I am just here for it. It is just so good. This is easily my favorite in the whole Bad Boy line. Like you just can't go wrong with this. You can easily get this for someone as a gift. I highly recommend checking it out at like whatever fragrance store you go to. Next time you go there, you gotta smell this. If you haven't already, you are missing out. Just checked on Joma Shop. This is like $140 Canadian for the 100 ml. I definitely think it's worth it. I think it's the best in the Bad Boy Cobalt line because I know they have this and then they have the Elixir and they just released the Absolute. I did not really like the Absolute. They added some like weird vanilla note to it, which kind of like throws the sweetness off this because this is like a fresh sweet. But when you add like a gourmand vanilla sweet, it's like, it does not work. And then the elixir is just too dark and it's too strong for me. So this is the case where the original is better than the flankers. Everyone that I know absolutely loves this fragrance. It is so mass appealing. It is so great. I get compliments on this all the time. I fucking love it. Once again, I'm gonna show some photos on screen of what it smells like. So when I'm editing it, it's probably gonna smell like this. Let's just spray it right now, bro. That is so good. You just get like lavender and pink pepper off the top, so it is like a slightly spicy, but not really, like a good type of spicy, like, but sweet and spicy because of that lavender in it as well. And there's like plum in the middle as well. It's just like so sweet, so fresh. I love this stuff so much. Go pick yourself up a bottle of Bad Boy Cobalt, please, I'm begging you. Next on my list, now this is an all-time classic designer fragrance that I think everyone should have in their collection, and it is Acqua di Gio, and I chose the Parfum version.
Like the uncle, like the father.
Now in the top of this fragrance, I get very aquatic vibes, like very marine-like notes, like with some bergamot next to it. It is just so good in the opening, and then it dries down to this like nice incense patchouli type thing going on. It is just so good. The Parfum version, man. I've smelt the EDT version before. This is like the EDT version, but just so much better. For being such a citrusy type fragrance, this has great longevity. I get like at least 6 to 8 hours, which is pretty good because I've heard pretty bad things about the EDT's longevity and performance, so I think they really fixed it on the Parfum version here. It is just so amazing. It literally smells like you're by the sea, you're like by the ocean, you're in the ocean, you're swimming with fish or something like that. It is just so good and aquatic, and I definitely get Frutiger Aero type vibes with this fragrance. On discounters, I found this for around $100 Canadian, which is a great deal. I think this is a great addition to the Acqua di Gio line, and I highly recommend you try it next time you're out at the mall or something. I'm gonna put some images on screen right now to show you what this reminds me of, like if it was a Frutiger Aero image. Like obviously when you think of Frutiger Aero, you gotta envision something aquatic, and I think this does it just perfectly. I'm gonna spray a little bit of this on me now. Just spraying all the fragrances on me, I guess, but let's go. Okay. That is so good. You are literally, it's like you're literally by the beach, or by the ocean. I get like salt water, like very marine, very like citrusy at the same time. It is such a good fragrance. Yeah, now that it's dried down a little bit, I get more like aquatic and marine type notes, like almost like it's seawater, but it's a very good type of refreshing seawater. I'm lost for words. This stuff is just so good. All these fragrances are just so good. Yeah, guys. Acqua di Gio, Parfum, go check it out.
Hunger Games, I wanna win, I win it all.
Now, to finish things off, well, you can kind of see the bottle here, but to finish things off in the more expensive niche type category, I got Torino 21 by Xerjoff. Now what this smells like is that it smells just like a fresh cold mojito. You have just like this photorealistic lemon and mints in the top, and then in the middle you have like more rosemary, you have jasmine, lavender, and then it dries down to this nice musk. This is just a photorealistic mint scent, and it is just so beautiful. If you wore this, you would be the king of the Frutiger Aero universe. That is how good it is. I love this stuff so much. This is like a new pickup for me because the summer's coming up, and I've worn out a few times now, and I just love how it smells. It has such enormous projection and longevity for being a fresh fragrance, and it is the most photorealistic fragrance that I think I've ever smelled. It is so good. Now on Joma Shop, this goes for around $250 Canadian for the 100 ml. So if you have that type of money to spend on a fragrance, I'd personally 100% recommend to get this. Please just trust me on this. You can blind buy it. That's how good it is. I think this is blind buy safe, but I will say if you're not a fan of mint fragrances like photorealistic mint, maybe don't get this. But If you are a fan of mint, 100% blind buy this. Just trust me on that. And one last time, just gonna put some images on the screen to show you guys what this smells like if it was a Frutiger Aero image. But yeah, this stuff is just so good, and I think it's the best smelling fresh fragrance that I own in my collection and that I've just smelled in general. One last time, we gotta spray it on skin as well. I'm kind of running out of places to spray my fragrances on my skin, but let's just do it over here. I can already smell it. I can already smell it. I don't know what they've done to this fragrance, but it smells like there's actual ice in the bottle, if that makes sense. Like, it is just so refreshing, so cool, so minty that it just smells cold. It smells like my skin is cold, and it's just so amazing. I just get like mint just blasts in my face. Not like a synthetic mint, but a photorealistic mint. It is so amazing. I gotta smell it again. Hold on.
It smells so good.
Man, fragrances, they just make me so happy. This stuff is absolutely incredible. Just a real life mojito. So good, guys. And that's gonna be it for today's episode, guys. Now, this is my first ever YouTube video that I'm ever uploading onto this channel. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Please subscribe, please like, please comment if you guys like this video. I mean, that's pretty obvious, but like, come on, guys. I had so much fun filming this. I've just been like excited, I've been joyful. Oh man, it's been so good to see how these fragrances smell like Frutiger Aero. Anyway, I'm kind of dragging this on, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.